This is Irvin Griffin. The following video that I'm going to make is basically not 100% concrete fact. It's based on reports that have been out, and some of this has been out. But basically, this video is about a recent rumor about no one wanting to work with Charlotte Flair. Of course, that's been around for a minute, but they started recently coming back up after, with the upcoming I Quit match with Charlotte Flair and Ronda Rousey. I'm going to throw up a few things, a few stories that have been put up, and I'll be back with some more commentary. One time, these two were actually pretty good friends, referring to Charlotte Flair and Becky Lynch. Obviously, that relationship has taken a turn on both women's sides. Now, how does it relate to what's going on now? Is apparently one of the reasons that Ronda Rousey is rumoredly slated to win the I Quit match at WWE WrestleMania Backlash is because no one wants to work with Charlotte. And I personally believe a lot of it stems back to that whole Becky Lynch incident with the title swap, which both women thought was dumb. And like I showed in those clips, reportedly they actually want to drop their titles to Sasha Banks and Bianca Belair respectively, but WWE wouldn't go along with it. Wanted them to do the title swap, which was incredibly stupid. Even if these two were on good terms, both women were correct on that note. But it is expected for Ronda Rousey to take the SmackDown Women's Championship, which reportedly a lot of female wrestlers are more open to work with Ronda as opposed to Charlotte, despite the fact working with Charlotte gets you TV time. But then again, that doesn't guarantee you much. Go ask Tony Storm about that one, which also leads to the fact that Charlotte Flair has openly criticized WWE and its creative control, which sounds good on the surface, but when you think about it, Charlotte Flair is the last one that should be criticizing, since she's gotten some of the best booking since she's been on the main roster. And I think she came to the main roster like 2015. She's gotten some of the best booking, despite at times not being the best overall female performer. And I will never say the woman sucks. No, I will never say that. I will always give her credit. But let's be honest. There's been other stars there, and I think Somebody in the back is slowly realizing that. So for Charlotte Flair to criticize WWE, it's one thing for Ember Moon to do it, but for Charlotte Flair, considering that she's had over and above the best booking of any of the women on the roster, you kind of have to look a little side eye. Anyway, it's really a shame though, because she's basically been a target from day one, whether she actually did anything or not, just because of how she looks and just because who her dad is. But sometimes that's life. You have to overcome. You have to find your own niche to where people basically either quiets down or shuts up completely. Trust me, I know something a little about that. Personally. Anyway, that's all I got to say. This is just my opinion. I'm out.